Hi everyone, my name is Mackenzie Bream and this is my study skills presentation. I will be doing my presentation on strategies for improving reading comprehension among college students. I am using an article by Simon Lee. Why is this important, you might ask? Reading comprehension is important because it will increase the pleasure and effectiveness of reading, to help you in your future academic success and career, help make predictions about what will happen next, monitor your understanding of the content, clarify confusing parts of the text, and connect what you're reading to your own experience or prior knowledge. I will be showing you 5 different strategies that you can use to improve your reading comprehension skills. Strategy number 1, classroom discussions. This will encourage instructors to engage students in interactions to promote analysis, reflection, and critical thinking. It needs participation from students and gets them thinking. It will encourage thinking, reason, and comprehension of important ideas, and lay the foundation for what students will be reading, giving them the background knowledge and concepts to have a clear understanding of the reading. How can we use this? Participate in the classroom discussion if the teacher has one. This will give you the opportunity to bring up your own thoughts and ideas and build on each other's opinions. Have discussions outside of the classroom. This will help you understand the content better and hear other people's point of view. Strategy number 2, video instruction. You are able to convey characters, settings, and actions in a more interesting way using this video instruction. More memorable than text-based instruction. You're able to break down difficult contexts, making the material easier to comprehend. Transmit information that is more stimulating for students, and it uses both auditory and visual senses. How can we use this? Acting out real situations that students can relate to, and using PowerPoints and pictures to convey what the writer is saying. Videos and pictures have a precise way of describing what could be confusing or difficult to understand in text alone. Strategy number 3, study guides or learning aids. This can include outlines, chapter reviews, key terms, practice test questions, online quizzes, group exercises, and paper assignments. It is a powerful tool to help students manage their own learning. It can be used to introduce new content vocabulary, guide content-specific reading, integrate new content with previously learned content, and practice specific unit skills. How can we use this? Take advantage of the resources your professor gives you, such as a study guide. You could even work on the study guide with other students in that class to help improve your understanding of the reading. Quiz each other. If your professor doesn't give you a study guide, you could make one for each other and quiz each other to make sure you are on the right path. Strategy number 4, the SQ3R method. Developed by Francis Robinson to help self-regulate your reading. This method contains 5 steps to help you become proficient in reading and to help you learn more effectively. Step 1, survey. To survey the reading material, you need to quickly overview the text and understand the main points and how the information is structured. You can skim the textbook to see the overall structure and decide which reading method will be best. By knowing what the textbook chapters are about, you can provide questions to promote critical thinking skills. That brings me to step number 2, question. During this phase, you can build questions based off the surveying you did previously. These questions are provided with the intention that they will be answered later in the reading. You should make judgments or predictions of what the author is trying to convey and understand why the reading segment is relevant to the overall purpose of the course. Step 3 is the most important, reading. You can use the reading techniques that you previously chose through the survey step in order to gain the most understanding. During this step, you must understand each section of the textbook chapter before moving on to the next portion and answer questions throughout the entire reading step. You can take notes to help understand the author's ideas and concepts. You should then reflect on what you read, which brings us to the recitation step. During this step, you will reflect on your reading and answer the questions that you asked during the survey step. The fifth and final step is review. This is where you can reflect on your reading comprehension and retention. This will force you to understand the reading in a way that makes sense to you personally. How can we use this? The best way to use this strategy is to put it to use. Try following the 5 steps next time you are reading something that you need to comprehend and see if it helps you get a better understanding of what you're reading. Our final strategy is number 5, peer teaching. This is when a small group of students take turn being the teacher. It is designed to help students bring up their own questions about the reading, and it focuses on the main points of the reading, demonstrated to be an effective method of learning comprehension. How can we use this? Get into a small group with other students with or without the teacher present. Discuss the reading and assist each other with any questions and clarifications. The actual teacher starts off the discussion and offers much help. And through time, the teacher reduces the assistance that is given to the group until the group is guiding the entire discussion on their own. This will ultimately help you gain a better understanding of your reading. Now let's summarize all the strategies that I went over today. Classroom discussions, video instruction, study guides and learning aids, the SQ3R method, and peer teaching. I hope you found my presentation informative and helpful and that you learned a new comprehensive reading strategy that will help you succeed in your academic career.